Testing 1, 2, 3 over there on the tubes. Testing over there on the tubes. Good morning, everybody. What does that mean? Let's go, let's go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hillary, the first one in with the heartbeat. Thank you. Hola, pancita. How are you? Hola, pancita. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Mr. Dave. Good morning, SM over there on the tubes. As you're coming in, guys, tap that screen. Tap, 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 tap. Let's go, let's go. Waza! Hello, how are you? User with the heart me. Hillary with the heart me. User with the goats. Thank you, user. No, we don't use EMAs. Let's go, let's go. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. There, YouTube, kicking ass over there. Let's go, let's go. SSS, good morning. Pancita, hello. Good morning, everybody. As you're coming in, please tap the screen, share the live, do all the great things. What's up, Ron? Ron and Shelly Stringer. Let's go. JDM with the cone. Thank you, JDM, for the cone. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Meg Cherry, good morning to you. JDM with the heart bay. Who had a green week in the market? Put me in the chat. Who had a green week in the market again? Let's go. User, let's go, user. TikTok, yes. SSS, yes. Shelly Stringer, yes. User, yes. Hillary, yes. Buenos dias. Look at all these VIPers. Green, green, green. That's what I'm talking about, everybody. Tap, tap, tap. We're at 4,000 likes. Kevin Curtis, another VIPer. Green. That's what we're talking about. Consistent profitability. Nothing else matters. Stop chasing the news. Stop chasing the garbage IPOs. Stop the bullshit. You want to be consistently profitable. We're not looking for a home run. We're not looking to get rich quick. This is a marathon, everybody, and you got to embrace it as a marathon or you won't be in the trading game long. Miss Market will knock you right out. Good morning, Davion. 4K, hello. Let's go, everybody. Powder with the goats. Davion with the popular. Shelly Galvin with the hanging light. The first hanging light is off the board. Powder with the heartbeat. Thank you for the donations, everybody. I appreciate that. Let's go. Rock and roller. Let's go. Shelly with the You're Awesomes. Zen with the heartbeat. Zen with the hanging lights. Let's go, baby. Come on. How bad do you want this? How bad do you want to be a trader? How bad do you want to be a consistent, profitable trader? Not just waking up every morning and hoping that maybe today you'll get lucky. No! Davio with the hanging light, with the lightning bolt. Let's go. Stop hoping. Stop praying. Stop wishing. Start doing. Start doing. Stop being lazy. Let's go. 28 days. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Tap it out, everybody. Tap it out. We're at 6,000 likes. 6,000 likes. Please tell Ayata, I can't read the name. I'm just going to get rid of him. I don't know idea. We'll just mute him. Let's go, everybody. Welcome. We are at 6.6 thousand likes. Good morning, John. How are you? We mute the mutants. Remember that, everybody. Had my first green week because of your teaching. Gary! Gary, first green week. Yes, that's what we're talking about. That's why we're here. Everyone, congratulate Gary on TikTok and on YouTube. Let's go. The Walrus, good morning to you. Adam with the Let 'em Cook. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button, everybody. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. Teach me to be green. The VIP, we will do that, 28. We will definitely do that for you in the VIP. It's $25 a month or $275 for the entire year. Thank you, Kev the Prophet, for the follow. All right, let's get to work, everyone. My name is Voss. Hope you guys are doing well. We are here every day, Monday through Sunday. We want to help you, just like we helped Gary over there, his first green week ever. We don't want you to be red all the time. What you're doing isn't working, and you know that. You know what you're doing isn't working. You know every day you wake up to trade and you're just guessing and you're hoping maybe I'll hit it today. But instead you're just losing, and you're losing when you don't have to. Trading is a skill. You have to learn that skill. Just like anything else in life that you try to do, you're going to be bad at in the beginning. But once you start learning properly how to trade and do this, it can literally change everything for you. Not only financially, it'll help you change your relationships. It makes you a different person. It makes you a stronger person. It makes you a patient person. It makes you a disciplined person. All the characteristics that you didn't have when you came into Miss Market. When you first come into the market as a trader, you are bringing your baggage with you. You are bringing your non-discipline. You are bringing your non-patience. You are bringing your greed into the market. And she is going to wreck your soul and make you learn how to do this, because if you don't change, you will keep losing. Okay, everybody? You must change who you are in order to be a better trader. When I first started 21 years ago, I didn't realize how much of a train wreck I was until I started trading in the market. Miss Market has saved my life. Forget the money. Miss Market saved my life to make me a better person. And before I became a trader, I wouldn't have been the great father that I am now to my two beautiful little girls. Miss Market raised me to be better. And all of you who are going through it right now, when you came into the market with your baggage and she wrecked you, you said to yourself, all right, something has to change here because what I'm doing isn't working. And in the VIP, when we tell you, you gotta be patient, everybody. You gotta be patient, disciplined to trade the markets. And then little by little, every single day, you will take that leap forward. You will get better and better. Your discipline will get better. Your patience will get better. Your executions, where A+ setups, will get better. Your risk management will get better. Your overall knowing of the market cycle will get better. And this is what it takes to be good at this. You will go through hell and back as a trader. But there's a lot of people out there who need this. Who need this? Not just for the money. You need it to change you as a person. You need trading. And it's going to totally change who you are. You know how they say when someone goes into the military at a young age, they come out a different person? When you come into the market as a new, who you are with all your baggage, you're going to come out of it a different person. There's no doubt about it. And so many people quit and run away because they don't want to see who they truly are. They don't want to see how non-disciplined they are. They don't want to see how non-patient they are. They don't want to believe that they can't keep the promises they made to themselves. That is what the market will show you. The market is going to have a big mirror. Miss Market is going to say, here I am. Here you are, everybody. This is you, and then you run away. Woo, oh, that's not me. No, I was told by mommy and daddy I'm the greatest in the world. And how is that working out for you? Because when you get older as an adult, being told you're the greatest doesn't cut it. You got to do and be great. You got to show it and do it because mommy and daddy won't be there all the time to pay your bills, okay? They're going to go away. And now it's up to you. And if you have kids, your kids are watching you. They're watching what you do every single day. You're lazy, they'll be lazy. You're not disciplined, they won't be disciplined. That is what's going to happen. It's a trickle-down effect, folks. You be the change now. Change, change, change it. Put up the stop sign and say, we are going to make a change in this family. We're going to be disciplined. We're going to be patient. We're going to go after our goals. We're going to stop quitting. We are going to do it. Because right now, if I ask this question right now in the chat, here it is. How many of you are miserable with what you do to make a living right now? Put me in the chat. If you are miserable and you hate what you do for a living, put me in the chat. Let's see what we got, everybody. Let's see what we got. Here they come. Me, me, me. And the reason that you're miserable is because you're just settling. You're just settling because you don't think you are capable of being better, doing better, being better. Of course you are. But you got to get the confidence. Stop letting your family ruin your goals. Stop letting your friends ruin your goals. Look at the circle you're in right now. Everybody, seriously, look at the circle that you associate with right now. And how are those people doing? How are they doing? Do you get together and all they do is complain and complain and complain about this, that, or the other thing? And then guess what? You become a complainer. You're in the conversation complaining now. You got to change the circle, okay? This circle that you're in the middle. And all the complainers are around you. And they're telling you not to do it. Whatever it is you're going after. They're telling you not to do it. Don't do it. You know why? Because they tried and they failed. They don't want to see you succeed. No way, Jose. There ain't no way. And then once you start succeeding, you're going to start eliminating them. One by one, they will start falling off your radar. Okay? I did it. I don't talk to them anymore. And then when I go back and look at what they're doing the same thing. And I used to be in the middle of that mess. Now I'm out. Made new friends. Got friends who are going where I'm going. Put them on your back and bring them with you. New friends, because these friends won't do it. They are just going to settle, and that is not you. Not anymore, it ain't. Miss Market is going to change who you are. Whether you want to believe it or not, you will come out on the other side if you make it. Remember, 92% won't make it. They won't make it to the other side of this. They're going to quit, and they're going to try something else. And then they're going to quit that, and they're going to try something else, and then they're going to quit that. Okay? That's what you're going to do. You are a chronic quitter. That is who you are. Nothing is going to change until you stop being a chronic quitter. That's who you are now. That is your identity. Do you still want that identity for yourself? You start trading. Here comes Thanksgiving coming up here. We're what, in July? 5 more months. We got Thanksgiving. How's that trading thing going, Bill? Oh, I quit. Oh, okay. Didn't you try something else last year? Oh, yeah, I quit that too. And they sit there and they smirk. Yep, I knew he was going to quit. I knew she was going to quit. Yeah. That's them. And then they start having these side conversations about you. There's got to come a time when you're going to tell them to F off, and you are not going to be a quitter anymore. Jay Lee with the heartbeat. Davion with the goat. Sue with the heartbeat. Adam, Levi, Candy, Marcus, Davion. Let's go with all those donations. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for all the follows, everyone. Thank you for those follows, everybody. And this is what you have to do. You have to, because you're going to tiptoe into the market as a trader. You're going to open up your broker account. You're going to put the nonsense VWAP, the nonsense RSI, the nonsense MACD, the nonsense trend lines, the nonsense volume, and then you are going to try to trade because you're going to be a sheep now, okay? This is what's going to happen. You are going to have on your chart as a trader all the bullshit that you saw on YouTube, right? All the bullshit. Here we go. And everyone teaching you that, they ain't doing shit either, okay? So this is your chart now. Remember, we go over this. We got horizontal lines. We got trend lines. We got volume, MACD. We got RSI. We got the VWAP floating around. My question to you is, how is that working out? How is that working out? Are you green every month, 6 months consecutively? Are you green? Or are you red, 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 red? You're like chopping up onions. Red, 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 red. Of course you're going to be red with a chart that looks like this. Look at that thing. But you're just throwing anything on the chart to see what sticks. You want to see what's going to work. You want to see what's going to get you rich quick. So let's throw the volume on. Let's throw the MACD on. Let's throw the RSI on. That didn't work. We'll put the 9 moving average. That didn't work. We'll put the 8, the 20, the 21, the 50, the 40, the 100. I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing? It doesn't work. This is what your chart should look like. Boom. That's it. This is trading, folks, right here. The heartbeat of the market and the granddaddy right there. That's all you are going to use. Stop all the BS. It doesn't work. You know it doesn't work, so stop using it. Stop adding. Start removing off the chart. Start removing things off your charts, okay? When you are getting better as a trader, you start taking things off. You don't start adding things on, okay? Let's go. Appreciate your trainings. Helps with the confidence in trading. Thank you so much. How many of you had a green week? Put green in the chat. Dr. One Fly with the GG, with the roses, with the heart puff. Thank you, Doctor. Yes. Zen. Thank you, guys. Look at all these VIPers. Green, 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 green. You're the man, Voss. Thank you, Mike. Green, another VIP here. Green, another VIP here. You can do this. You can do this, everybody. Okay? You can do this. Gary, we'll just remove him. You can just block him. That's fine. Good. Volume is bullshit. You don't need it. We have somebody over here who's saying they disagree. They don't know what volume actually is. They don't know that it's manipulated. It's the most manipulated thing in the market is volume. And you're using it, and that's why you are losing. Stop it. Take it off the chart. How many VIPers in here use volume? Put me in the chat. You're going to see none. How many of you are successful without volume? Put me in the chat. You're going to see a lot. Okay? Stop being the sheep. Okay? Here we go, everybody. Stop being the sheep. You know volume doesn't work. You know RSI doesn't work. You know MACD doesn't work. You know trend lines don't work. Stop using it. It's bullshit. And that's why you're losing. You're losing. You know you're losing. Okay? Stop making yourself sound smarter than you are in the market. You got to finally let the ego go. Won't you let the ego go and say, I am ready to learn the right way now? Everything will change for you. Everything will. You know how many VIPers we have in there? Mr. Dave with the super chat. Thank you. You know how many VIPs we have in our education community? They were a TROLL on social media first. Now they're in the VIP. Now they're saying, Voss, thank you so much. Before that, they were saying, rah, 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 rah. Now they embraced it. They let the ego go. And that's what you have to do as a trader. You got to let the ego go. You know, macho, I pick things up and I put them down. I got muscles. You know, everyone so far in the VIP who had these big muscles, they're gone. They quit. They quit trading. They couldn't do it anymore. Think about that one. Doesn't matter how big those muscles are. It's how big the muscle right here is, baby. Right here. Who can take a licking and keep on ticking, huh? Who can do it? Put me in the chat. If you are going to see this through to the end, you are going to become a professional trader in the end. Who's got it right here? Who's got it between the ears? You got to train this. Don't worry about training this. All right? Train this right now. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. Sue with the roses. Thank you, Sue. Because my question to you is, if you don't get this right, what else are you going to do? There's a reason why you started trading. Everyone put in the chat right now, on YouTube or TikTok, everyone put in the chat right now why you started trading. Put it in the chat. Let's see what we got. Put it in the chat. Why did you start trading? And I love when I hit people's nerves, like this guy, Billy Phillips over here. We got him. We got him. We shook him. We rattled him. We were rattling his ego. And that's what we're supposed to do. We are rattling his ego. Let's go. Because he's sitting there going, I don't want them to know. Everything he's saying is true about me. I'm losing. But I can't let anyone know that because of my ego. He'll be in the VIP soon. He'll come in under a different name. To elevate myself and my knowledge. Financial freedom. Not good enough, B-Love. B-Love, you got to change that. This is the end game for me. But why? Why do you want to be a trader? Why? Of course, financial freedom. Everyone wants that. Time freedom. Everyone wants that. But why? Dig deeper. Why time freedom? Why financial freedom? We're going to go deep here. Why? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Let's go. Put it in the chat. For my family. Why, Doobie? Shelly, why for your family? Come on, guys. Why? Dig deep. Oh, wow. This is a different chat over here. Let's go, guys. Why? Prove I'm smarter and I can win. Not good enough, Danny. Why do you want to prove you're smarter? Jade wants peace. That's good. Good one, Jade. Thank you for the follow. To quit working. Why? Why do I want this so bad? So my kids' college is paid off for. Check. Done. Why do I want to do this? So they never have to work a day in their life. Check. Done. Why? I want them to be happy. Now, they're still going to work hard. Okay, I'm harder on them than anyone possible. You can ask my wife on that. But why? Because I want them to know what living the dream is all about. Okay? Not paycheck to paycheck. I don't want them to know and see mommy and daddy struggling paycheck to paycheck. Okay? I did that for years. Slept in my car for weeks. I know what that feels like when you have to live and can't pay the bills and eat one meal a day. Have you ever done that before? Most of you probably haven't. So those who have, you're going to fight like hell to do this. You're never going to give up. You are going to fight like hell to the end. Not Miss Market's going to knock you down. You're going to pop right the hell back up. Not tips you away and quit. Oh, it's too hard. Mommy and daddy will still pay my bills. Oh, it's too hard. No, you got to make a change today. Today, you got to make that change. Because if you don't, you know how fast this goes by? You know, I have VIPers with me now almost, 2 years? Is it 2 years we're coming up on? I feel like I just met them. I'm 45. I started this 21 years ago. It feels like yesterday. I still remember the first trade I took on the platform where I was sitting. It's all right there. And now look at us. We're huge. We're training thousands of people every day, all over the place. From all over the different countries now. We want to help you. Don't be fearful of trading. Now, we're going to get into something very important here. Are we ready? Here we go. I'm teaching my son. He's 5. Good job, Fame. Good job. Thank you for Chance with the Rose. Let me call out our donators. Only Dan with the Rose, the heart me. Candy with the lights. Let's go. Now, let me explain something to you guys. And this is important. You got to hear this, okay? You start off on your trading journey. You open up an account, okay? You open up your account, and you're throwing your money in. You throw your money in. Well, most people start with 5 or 2K. You're not going to do anything with that. So you're just wasting it. You start with 5 or 2K. That'll be gone in a couple days, maybe a week. You may last a month, but doubtful. You may last a month. You are now opening up a trading account with your hard-earned money, and you're saying, we're just going to hope for the best. Throw it in. Throw those dice. Why? Why do you do that? Why do traders think that they are going to take their $5,000 hard-earned money, put it into account, start trading, and make money? Why do they think that? Why does the market have this aura that you are going to be different than 99% of everybody else? Why are you going to be different? You're going to lose that account. Mr. Dave with the super chat. You're going to lose it. How many of you have lost your first live account? Put me in the chat. Who here lost it all on their first trading account? Put me in the chat wherever you are. Put me in the chat. Jay says, not yet. I'm close to it. Ross, me. Look at all of these me's. Me. There, keep coming. Me. See? And the one that said not me is just lying. He did too, or she. So why do you do it? Why are you taking $5,000, putting it into account, and now you're a trader? Whoop, here we are. You're not. Miss Market is going to rock your world. And usually what happens, that first trade you take, you get lucky. And then the second trade you take, you got lucky. And you're going to Disney World. And you tell your wife, Tenny Flows with the super chat. We changed our life. And then day 3, Wednesday, let's say you started on Monday. Day 3 comes and whammo! Big loser. You still have a little bit left. Whammo! And it's gone. And now you're sitting there looking at the screen. The 5K is gone. It's gone. You are sitting there now. Everything drains from your body. Everything drains from your body. You have that pit in your stomach. You're sick as a dog. Okay? It's gone. But why did you do it first? You don't know how to trade. You know why? I'm going to tell you why you did it. Because you're desperate. You're desperate. You are so desperate right now, you think Miss Market is the solution to your problem. Let's just throw the 5K in there. Now, what if you did this? You found me or somebody else, and I just happened to come on the FYP this morning. And instead of taking that 5K and opening up an account, you spent $25 a month and we put you into a simulator trading the real market. And I'm going to tell you right now, we are going to train you from scratch. Everything you thought you knew, you're going to throw it out. When you get into that VIP, everything you think you knew, it's gone, over, no more. You're going to start doing the educational courses. You're going to start asking questions in the VIP chat. You're going to start coming to all the live trainings twice a week that I do at night, so everyone's home from work. You're going to start watching all the live training recordings. We have over 60 hours plus of educational content in there. Yes, for $25 a month. Okay? Then Monday's going to happen. You're going to hear this. Ding, 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 ding. And you're going to trade in your simulator. You're going to lose. You're going to lose some more. You're going to post your trades every day into our VIP Reds and Green room, and we're going to review the trades you took. We're going to tell you what you did right, what you did wrong. And then you're going to show up the next day, and you're going to trade, and you're going to lose. And you're going to trade, and you're going to lose. And you're going to trade, and you're going to lose. And then something's going to happen. You're going to start journaling. We're going to tell you how to journal. Okay? And then you're going to see the big picture. You're going to say, I suck at this, Voss. I suck at this. But my question to you is, will you keep going? Because month 2 or month 3, or maybe after 1 month, you are going to start, the bell's going to go off. Heartbeat of the market. Bell's going to go off. Ask the VIPers that are in here right now. Ask them. The bell will start ringing for you. Oh my God. I took my first trade. Look at that winner. It works. My next trade. Winner. It works. Next trade. Loser. But I only lost a little bit. Your winners will start becoming bigger than your losers. Right now, you're upside down. Your losers are bigger than your winners. And why is that? Let's go over that. So most traders, when they start, especially as beginners, you're so used to losing that you get in a trade and it goes against you. You're in a trade against you. You're in a trade against you. And you're like, damn, every time I enter a trade, it goes the other way. So you say to yourself, why don't I just do the opposite of what I think I should do, and then I'll have a winner. That won't work either. Tried that, been there, done that. Okay? Been there, done that like a crazy person. But the reason your losers are bigger than your winners is because anytime you take a trade, you get a little bit of winning, you get out. I'm out. I made 10 cents per share. Yes, winner. See, it's not for you. It's not so much about how much did you make. It's more about, did I win? That's all you're really caring about because you want to protect that ego. So you say to yourself, I actually got green, and if I exit this trade quickly, I'll stay green, and it'll be a winner. Right? Wrong. It's a loser. And here's why. Because you now have built the habit of becoming, now you're going to name yourself, a scalper. I'm a scalper. I can't really trade and be a real trader. So since I'm a little scaredy cat, I'm a scalper, everybody. Woo! Woohoo! I'm in trades for 10 seconds. Yes! 10 seconds in and out on my Webull account. I'm a scalper. How about that? You think you invented it. You think you just invented this scalping technique. But what's going to happen to you over a course of a month? We'll give you a couple days, but over the course of the month, you're going to be red. And you're going to be a lot more red than you think you are. So you're going to get these little itty-bitty winners. I'm a scalper. Yee! And then those are your losers. Because what happens is those times you enter wrong and that little scalp, it rejects a lot faster than you can get out of that trade. How many of you have been down that road? You're in. Yay, I'm going to get out now. Whoa! What just happened? Whoa! Another one. Whoa! So all of these little winners that you had are wiped out in 2 losing trades. It's over. You had 3 days of little green trades. You thought you were on the moon. Yes. Thursday and Friday, especially Monday and Friday, bam! Those 3 days are gone in a matter of 10 seconds. Gone. And now you're sitting there like this. Oh my God. And because this is happening to you is you have built up the habit of getting in and out too early because you don't know what you're doing. You have no clue. You have zero clue. No clue what you're doing. Okay? None. So what you got to do is this, everybody. You got to learn to get in a trade properly, and you got to stay in the trade until you hit your risk to reward. Most of you don't even know what the hell that is. When I ask you, what is your risk to reward on the last trade you took? Can anyone answer that question? Put it in the chat. Andrew with the popular, the heartbeat. Davion. Yes, only Dan. Thank you. What is the last trade risk to reward that you took? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, my babies. Let's see what we got. What was your risk to reward on the last trade you took? 3-1. That's not risk to reward. 1. Nope. That ain't right. Anyone else want to take a stab at it? 12-1. Nope. Next. Anyone? I love stonks with 10%. Nope. Not risk to reward. Anyone else want to take a stab at it? User, yes. Good job, user. Jessica, no. Sing, no. Anyone else? Dixon, yes. 100, yes. Zaire, yes. Now, I have a question for all of you. 65 cents, 60 cents. Was that a 1-to-1 or a 2-to-1? Was it a 1-to-1 or a 2-to-1? Put it in the chat. Good job, Benji. Now, my next question to you is, did your risk to reward on the last trade you took break your maximum loss per trade rule? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. Oh, we're going a little step further now. Did your risk to reward on the last trade you took violate your maximum loss per trade? Yes or no? Look at all these VIPers. Let's go. We got you trained. Let's go. Yes. Proud Papa. Good job, everyone. For everyone else, you don't even know. You don't have a clue what your risk to reward was. You don't even know what your maximum loss per trade is every day. Do you? Do you? If you don't, please say you don't know what we're talking about. That's okay. In the beginning, you're not supposed to. Most of these people you're watching don't know either. They have no clue. You don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's good. Now you got to start learning. We are going to teach you in the VIP what your maximum loss per day should be, what your maximum loss per trade should be, what your risk to reward is on every trade you take before you get in the trade. Before you get into the trade, you're going to know what you're risking. That way you know what your reward should be. You're going to know where you're headed and where you're going to be getting out at. Not just guessing and taking a stop loss and dragging it up, hoping for the best. You know who drags stop losses up? People who don't know what they're doing. That's who takes stop losses, and they get very offended by that. Why not? Why can't I drag? Because they're too much of a wimp to actually stay in a trade and hear and see their risk to reward. The other day I was in a trade for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Some of my trades, I'm in them for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. What was it, a month ago, guys? I was in a trade for 36 minutes. 36. How many of you can last in a trade for 36 minutes? I can't get some of you to take trades for 3 seconds. Never mind 36 minutes. Because what happens is, this is what freaks you out. Ready? That, the pullback, all the red freaks you out. So anytime, because you're so used to losing. So remember we went back, let's go back to this. Remember those itty little bitty winners you take? You take them because you're so used to getting in and it rejecting. So this right here, the rejection, you are now deathly afraid of the pullback. So not only are you afraid to stay in a trade, you are afraid to stay in a trade because of the rejection. Guys, it's just the market cycle. And when you enter trades properly on the right side of the market cycle, your trades will go. We'll teach you when you earn the right to put a break even in. So if the trade doesn't go your way, you still don't lose money. But you have to earn the right to put a break even in. Okay? That means you got to stay in a trade for a certain amount of time. The scalping days are coming to an end for you. The losing will start coming to an end for you. Will you still lose? Of course you're still going to lose. You're going to lose a lot. But the difference is going to be this, guys. Right now, you're winners and you're losers. We're going to flip that. You're winners and you're losers. You're winners and you're losers. You're winners and you're losers. We got to make your losers small as a trader, because if you aren't a great loser, VIP, tell them you can't be a great winner. It is mathematically impossible. Think about that. How long, when the trade goes against you from where you got in and you're red, think about how long you stay in, praying, hoping, wishing that it turns around and it goes green for you. Think about that. That's insane. And the reason you're doing that is because you don't know what you're doing. How can you be good at this if you don't know what you're doing every day? The market's not going to reward you. You may get lucky a couple times a month, but you're going to be very unlucky for the rest of the month. And you're going to have those big losing months. See, what you have to do, traders, is you have to analyze your trades over a course of an entire month. How many trading days are in a month? Anybody know? How many trading days are in a month? Let's see who knows this. And please don't say 30. How many trading days are in a month? $20 to $22, correct. 20 to 22 trading days. You are going to analyze your trades over that amount of trades, okay? Because there's some trades inside of these where you got lucky. They were bad trades, but you got lucky, okay? Not all of these are going to be good. Now, you got to remember, out of those 20 to 22 days, how many trades do you all take per month? How many trades do you think you all, there's a reason why I'm asking per month. How many trades do you all take a month? Put it in the chat. Thank you over there on the tubes. I see you. 8 to 10, 2 to 4, that's not going to cut it. 40, okay. About 12, good job. 5 to 8, all right, very good. 60 to 65, 75, okay. What brings me into next, traders, you are going to take 1 to 3 trades per day. That is it. It's going to be more probably in the middle, around 2, okay, between 1 and 2 trades per day. A lot of traders right now, the scalpers, they take anywhere from between 20 and 30 trades a day. You know how many of them are green? Less than 50%. You know how many of those are big losers? I would probably say 70%. And that's why they're red every month, okay? This is coming to an end. There aren't 20 to 30 trades in a typical day, and I'm going to show you why right now. So if we take NVIDIA right here, let's pull this back on NVIDIA. This is your trading day on NVIDIA. Remember, folks, the 5-minute chart is the one. That is where you're going to make the bulk of your living, is on the 5-minute. Inside this 5-minute chart, do you see 20 trades to take in here? Yes or no? Do you see a way to take 20 trades in this chart on the 5-minute and be green at the end of the day? Is there a way for you to do it? No, it's impossible. There's not 20 trades in here. 0. Getting in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out is not a trader. It's a GAMBLER. That's what you are. Okay? That's not trading. And you know at the end of the month you're going to be red. You know it. I know you know it. So I don't have to argue with you about it. You can say in the chat all you want. I had 60 trades. I won 59. You didn't. Okay? I've been doing this a long time, folks. You didn't. Okay? So there is no 20 trades to take in here. And that's one thing about us in the VIP. You can't bullshit me because I've done it all. I've done it all over 21 years. I spot you a mile away. Ask the VIPers. Some of them tried it. Here we go. Your 5-minute chart. inside this chart, you only have between 3 and 5 trades for the day. That's all that's going to give you on NVIDIA. 3 to 5 trades per day. Okay? 3 to 5. That's it on NVIDIA. It doesn't matter where you go. Okay? You can go to Apple. And by the way, look at those beautiful levels. Boom, from yesterday. Boom, look at that thing. Yes, those are the levels from yesterday, everybody. But we're going to take them off now because they're in the way. Here's your trading day. Do you see 20 trades in here? No, you don't. People who take that many trades have no idea what the market cycle is. They have no clue even that the market has a cycle. The market cycle is the boss. Miss Market is the boss. She runs the show. You are not trying to predict her. You are just following her. Let me say that again. A lot of you try to predict the market. She's unpredictable. You are just following her. Does everybody understand that? Duco, thank you. Hillary with the hanging lights. Let's go. Adam with the head mustache. Dan with the heart me. Candy with the lights. Thank you, everybody. We are at 60,000 likes. Keep tapping. Keep tapping. Let's go. Let's go. Mickey Finn, how long have you been losing? The market cycle runs the show. I told you, almost all traders don't even know there is a cycle. They have no clue. They have no clue. JDM, one of our VIPers in here, always now takes the cycle out reversal that we taught him. JDM, how's that going for you? He'll answer in the chat. You have to know where you are in the cycle in order to take a trade. If you don't know, and the reason you're losing as soon as you get into a trade, because you're on the opposite side of the market cycle. You are going long when you should be shorting. You're shorting when you should be going long. You just have it upside down. And we'll teach you all. You have a whole 35, 40-minute lesson on market cycle in our courses, okay? And once you watch it, you're going to be like this. Oh, my God. You're going to go from the TROLL to somebody who now embraces this thing we love called trading, okay? Very, very important. I know right now you're mad at yourself. I know this is hard to hear. I know you don't want to hear this about yourself, but you have to in order to get better. I didn't like hearing it either, okay? I didn't like hearing it either. So you got to know where you are in the market cycle. It's imperative. Why did I take this short at the open yesterday? Boom, boom. Why did I take that short at the open? Does anyone know why? Let me put you on the 2 because I was on the 2 when I took it. There we go. Why did I take this beauty of a short at the open? Dollar move. Why? Anyone know why? Who knows why? Boom. Whoa, let me do it with this. There you go. Why did I take it? For a lot of you guys that were on the live, I told you, and you heard this on the live. Ready? Alert, alert. I said AMD was the only thing on watch. Why did I take that trade? Who knows? Who said it? JP, yes. We were in a narrow state in position 1 to the downside. Flushed right out. Boom. Just like that. Bam. Done. Trade number 1 done for the day. Okay, traders? You got to know where you are in the market cycle. You must know the state of your stock before the bell goes off, all times, really. And you must know what position your stock is in. If you are using pre-market or post-market data, you're an amateur. You have no clue what the state is. You have no clue what position you're in. And then most of you also trade the pre-market. That's the story for another day. That's where amateurs live, and that's where trades go to die. So any of you who are trading pre-market, how's that working out for you? Okay? So we were in position 1. We were in a narrow state to the downside, and we hammered it. Okay? And we hammered that to the downside. So, I don't know. All I know is those levels are beautiful, aren't they? Woo! Woof. Yes, it is. All right, here we go, everybody. What position did we open in? What state and position did we open in? Thank you, Derek, for the follow. Free Levy 007 Levi. I keep calling you Levy. Isn't it Levi Johnson? Levi! Yeah. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Let's hammer a little bit of the red stuff, okay? Hold on. And then we're going to get into this a little bit more, okay? Just hang tight here. You probably guys learned more today in this 148-minute session so far than you have your entire trading career. Okay, roses are up. We are in a narrow state, and we open in position 2 to the upside, okay? Can you go long? Yes, but you better be quick coming out of position 2. Right here, 223.50. You get a dollar move, but you got to catch this quick, all right? We know that the 20 is the heartbeat of the market. All roads lead back to the 20. All roads, no matter if you want to believe it or not, okay? Yep. You could go back and look at all your charts. All roads will lead back to the 20. This is part of the market cycle, folks. She's always going to come back to the heartbeat of the market, okay? And when I talk about the heartbeat of the markets, I love her so much because she's done so well for me. We're going to put the heartbeat on. That is the heartbeat of the market. You're going to learn all about her, okay? You're also going to learn that the daddy, which is the 20, can't stay far away from the granddaddy, which is the 200. Anytime they get too far, they always come back together again. Now, you have two ways that they'll come back together again. One way is price action. Price action is going to bring it back to the 200 very, very quickly, or time. Time will bring you together again by the end of the day. So if time is the one that's bringing you back, you got to wait for this 200 to climb, okay? And you got to wait, and you got to wait, and you got to wait, and then eventually they come back together again. So coming into a Monday, you're back in that narrow state again. That's exactly where you want Amazon coming into Monday. Now, the only thing you don't know, you know your whip zone. You're gonna learn all about the whip zone too. So the whip zone is in place for Monday. We know our state. We're narrow. The only thing we don't know is what, traders? Put it in the chat. Thank you for all the follows, everybody. I appreciate you. How do you get in the VIP? You are going to head over to thevosstrading.com. You could just type it into the website, your Google, thevosstrading.com, or just click the link in my TikTok bio. This is my only TikTok, everybody. Official Voss Trading. It's all spelled correctly. Same with YouTube. These are my only two accounts. Official Voss Trading, okay? And you can take a look at our Instagram account. I have more intimate stuff on there. That's official Voss Trading as well. Just you click the link in our YouTube or TikTok bio, or just type this into your browser, www.thevosstrading.com, okay? For $25 a month, and you'll learn all of this stuff. So we know our whip zone's in place. We don't know our position. Correct, VIP? We have no idea what our position is, but I'm going to give you a little lesson here. If we open up here in this position, are you looking to go long at the open on Monday? Yes or no? Are you looking to go long there? Yes or no, everybody? Remember, over there on YouTube, we got a lot of people in there. Hit that subscription button. Hit that follow button. We'd love to have you, okay? So you know when we go live, okay? Yeah, Mr. Dave, just get rid of him. Don't even entertain him. I don't entertain him anymore. You notice that? Just get rid of him. Most of them are from like... I don't even want to say it. No, you're not going long there. When you're in position 3, way up here to the upside, remember, all roads lead back to the 20. You're not going long there. There's a couple reasons why. A lot of these people who have been in the trade and got that move to the upside, they're going to sell their position, okay? So you're going to get the pullback. You're going to get me and other shorters that are going to come in and hammer this thing back down like we did on AMD, okay? Remember AMD in position 1? We hammered that thing. That's the same thing we're going to do out of position 3 to the upside, okay? Now, for those of you who are not going to trade like that out of the open, you're up here, you open up here, you're waiting for your pullback. You want to see what kind of retracement you're going to get to the downside, because depending on the pullback you get back to the downside is going to determine your first trade of the day, the move you're going to make. So if your stock comes back down here, okay, and then you get an event to go long right here, are you taking that long back to the upside? Yes or no? Put it in the chat. Thank you for the follows, everybody. No, you're not going long here. You can't go long here to the upside. You broke underneath your 50% retracement level. What you're looking is for the setup up here to go short on this side of the market cycle, okay? Remember, the cycle brought you down under the 50% mark. You are going to cycle out right here. Okay, your first move was up. Listen, everybody, you're getting a freebie here. Your first move was up. You are getting the pullback, okay? You're going to cycle out. Boom, back to the downside. You got to know where you are. An amateur is going to go long right here. And that's why you're going to go up and then, no, it's going to fall out from under you because you are going long where you should be waiting for the cycle out to go short. The cycle out reversal. Right, JDM? Tell him in here. He's one of our coaches in the VIP. He's been with me since day one. He's not looking to go long. When JDM, this move, the ding, ding, ding goes up. It moves up. It pulls back right here. He's not looking to go long right here. He's not looking to go long. He's waiting right here for the short. Whammo! 2-1 to the downside. He is not looking for the long. He is anticipating the short, okay? Because he knows where he is on the market cycle. You got to know where you are on the market cycle or you don't stand a chance as a trader, okay? Does everyone got that? 2 years in December, JDM. Yes, JDM is cooking. Let's go, baby. JDM. Put hashtag JDM in the chat, everybody. Put hashtag JDM in the chat. Thank you for the follow, okay? Now, let's go to the chart. Let me pull this out. What date are we on here? Okay, right here. Here we go, everybody. Are we ready? We get the move down. Okay? See that move down? We get the move back up. Okay? We get the move back down. We have now cycled out on the market cycle. Soon as we get the event, we are going that way, that way, that way, that way, that way on the market cycle. You get a 3, 4, 5 to 1 right here. You are not looking for a short again. Does everybody understand that? You probably aren't even taking this short to the downside. You are waiting for it to cycle out. Then you're going on your reversal play to the upside. You got to know where you are in the market cycle, okay? And then as the day moves on, everybody, as you're trading and the trading day moves on, you always have to look to your left to see what it has done. You have to know where you are in the market cycle as the trading day progresses, okay? Look, progress. Do you all understand this? Do we got it? Now, this short right here is a beauty. Why? I'm gonna show you this, VIP. You ready? That was your move to the downside. This is your 50. Well, hold on. Let me back that up. That is your 50% retracement. Look, you could not go long. It wouldn't go. When you get back under, whammo, to the downside. You have to look. Yeah, you need an event, though. You can't just take it short because you're underneath something, okay? Just because you're under support or over resistance doesn't mean you get in. Because let me show you something. It wouldn't have worked out too well going this way. All right. So you need an event to the downside. You stay at the 50% right here. You have to look to your left, everybody. It is imperative for your trading. I could bet a lot of you trade later in the day because you're afraid of the volatility in the morning. That's the biggest mistake you're making, but in the VIP, we'll explain that to you why. But for those of you that trade later in the day when the volatility is lower, I bet you right now you're not even looking to what it did before that. You're just looking right here at the moment, right here. And folks, around 12 o'clock noontime is where trades go to die. So please stay out of it. Please stay out of post-market. Please stay out of pre-market. Trades are going to die there, okay? You're not going anywhere. Let us teach you how to do this properly. So that is Amazon. Let's go over to Tesla. Actually, let's go back to Miss Market. On the SPY, what day was it? Oh, right here. Was it here? Was it this day? No, this was the narrow state. Forgot what day it was. We had the big move up. Oh, it was over here. Here it is. So we were all going to the moon. All-time highs. We're going to the friggin' moon. Everybody. No, you're not. Well, the first problem here you have is, remember we talked about this? Uno and dos. They must get closer again. They must get closer. Remember this day, everybody? On TikTok, I'm screaming, don't go long on this day right here. Don't go long, please. Okay? Here it comes. Ready? Oh, they're back together again. What did I say to you all? Don't go long. And some of you try to go long. Whoa! Market cycle. You aren't going long here. This is the novice gap right here. The gap down, that's the novice gap. Everyone thinks because of that the prior day, just because we gapped down, we were going back up. No. Look at your 20. Look at it. Look at these two. You're not going long. How could you possibly go long there? Are you insane? Okay, everybody? So once you start learning how to trade properly, and you're not going short down here, you're not going short down there. How could you possibly go short there? How? Look, the novice trader, look, sees this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're crashing out. We're bleeding out. No, you're not. You're just coming back to the 20. Everyone that knows what they're doing is looking for a reversal. Coming into a whole number, nonetheless. You're not looking to go short. All right, everybody? I need you all to know this. Follow us. Get in that VIP. Let us help you. Because right now, once you learn how to do this properly, you are going to take the trades you used to take, and now that you will know what you're doing, you're going to go back and analyze those old trades before you met me. And you're going to sit there like this. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How many of you had that oh, my God moment when you learned how to do this properly, VIP? And you went back and looked at your old trades. How many of you went, oh, my God? You're going to scream at the top of your lungs. Here they come. Me. You are going to scream at the top of your lungs. What was I doing? Now, here's the problem you have. You say to yourself, I was just mean to this guy for an hour. Now I got to go into this VIP, learn, and now I got to apologize to him. I'm a loving guy, right, Mr. Dave? I got a big heart, Mr. Dave. I got a very big heart. I forgive you all. Don't you worry. But in the beginning, I would be macho and skeptical too. I get it. I was. Okay? But just know, we're here to help you. If I wanted to rob you, I wouldn't charge you $25 a month. I would charge you, what do they do out there now? $200 a month. It's really $20,000, but we're having a special, and now it's only $5,000 a month. Every day's a special, a new special. What? Attention shoppers, we got a sale on our education platform. It's usually $50,000, but we're only going to charge you $5,000. What? And people actually sign up for that? Then they wind up coming into my VIP and they say, I just spent $5,000 with this idiot. I didn't learn anything. TheVossTrading.com, $25 a month, $275 gives you the entire year in our VIP, okay? We're going to teach you how to trade. We're not going to give you alerts. We're not going to copy trade. First of all, that's all illegal. Number two, you are going to learn how to trade yourself with us. You will learn how to trade properly. You are going to learn how to trade. A lazy person wants to copy. Do you understand that? A lazy person, a get-rich scheme type of person wants to copy others. The people you are copying don't know what they're doing either. I want to make that very clear to you. And I'm going to say to you this right now before we give a shout out to all our donators. You're copying them. How is that working out for you? Andrew the Believer, Shelly Galvin, Shelly Stringer, Davion Free, Levy 007, Dr. One Fly, Chance, Dr. DJ Suds, there he is, my man. Zen Method, Jay Lee, Adam, Marcus, Candy, Davion, Zen Powder, JDM, User, Hillary with the first gift of the day. Thank you all so much for all those donations. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. The reason my daughter, my 5-year-old, 5.5, she's not 5 anymore. I have a 5.5-year-old daughter and a 2.5-year-old daughter. They are my world. I love them with all my heart. The 5-year-old used to come on here on the weekends for like 5 minutes just to say hi. She loves the camera. We had to stop doing that. TikTok, reached out and said, please, no more, okay? You got to be a certain age. I forgot. I get that. I thought that since she was with me, it would be okay, but it wasn't. So that's why you don't see her anymore. We got to follow the rules, folks, and they're just there to protect everybody, okay? And that's why we're here. We want to help you learn how to trade. We want to protect you in the end. Stop making these crazy mistakes. We got to get you in those simulators. Get out of those live accounts. Let's go. Let's learn how to do this. All right. We'll be back on tomorrow to get the whip zone and the support and resistance levels in place for Monday. Don't miss that live. You're going to want to see that. I love you all so much. Have a great Saturday. New VIPers, we will see you in the VIP chat here shortly. I'll get you all tagged up in there, okay? Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Stay safe.